Imagine a civilization so advanced it could carve stone so precisely that they fit together without a single drop of mortar, and they're still standing strong after centuries of earthquakes. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Nope, that's just the Inca Empire flexing on the rest of us. But how did they do it? And why did their empire vanish almost overnight? Stick around because we're about to uncover the mysteries of the Incas, one of the most fascinating civilizations in human history. The Inca Empire, or Tawantinsuyu as they called it, wasn't just big, it was massive. Picture this. At its peak in the 16th century, it stretched over 2,500 miles along the Andes Mountains, covering modern-day Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, Chile, and parts of Colombia and Argentina. That's basically like controlling the entire west coast of the U.S., except with no internet, no wheels, and no horses. Yet they managed to keep it all running like clockwork. How? With genius engineering, a killer road network, and one of the most efficient systems of governance the world has ever seen. Oh, and let's not forget their mind-blowing architecture. If you're already amazed, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. All right, let's talk about their architecture because, honestly, this is where the Incas flex the hardest. You've probably heard of Machu Picchu, that stunning city in the clouds that looks like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. The way they built it is just chef's kiss. Their secret? Huge granite stones carved so precisely they lock together like Legos. Some stones weigh over 50 tons. 50 tons! That's like stacking 10 elephants on top of each other. And yet these stones are so perfectly aligned you can't even slide a credit card between them. Earthquake? No problem. The stones wiggle just enough to stay put. How did they do it? We still don't fully know. Aliens? Probably not. But advanced knowledge of geometry and engineering? Absolutely. But the Incas weren't just stone geniuses. They were cultural icons too. Take their farming terraces, for example. These aren't just fancy garden steps. They're high-altitude masterpieces that turn steep mountainsides into fertile farmland. They even experimented with different climates by planting crops at varying altitudes. It's like they were running their own version of a science lab, just without the white coats. And let's not forget their record-keeping system, the Quipu. It's basically a series of knotted strings that they use to store information. Numbers, census data, tax records, you name it. It's like their version of Excel spreadsheets, except way cooler and without the soul-crushing formulas. By the way, if you're enjoying this trip through history, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more mysteries to uncover together. But then the big question, what happened to the Inca Empire? How did such a powerful, advanced civilization fall apart so quickly? Well, in 1532, the Spanish showed up, led by Francisco Pizarro, with steel weapons, guns, and smallpox. The Incas didn't stand a chance. Within a few years, the empire that had thrived for a century was gone. And here's the kicker. Most of what we know about them comes from the Spanish. So who knows how much cooler the real story is? Can you imagine the Incas looking down from Machu Picchu, watching the Spanish struggle to figure out how they built it? They're probably thinking, yeah, good luck with that, buddy. And if this story makes you wonder about what other ancient civilizations have done, let me know in the comments. What's the next mystery we should tackle? The Incas left behind a legacy that's as mysterious as it is awe-inspiring. Their ability to thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth, their architectural brilliance, and their cultural ingenuity still leave us scratching our heads. And while their empire may have crumbled, their stories and their secrets live on in the mountains of the Andes. Want to unravel more mysteries from history? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your fellow history nerds. And hey, if you got your own theory about how the Incas built those stone walls, drop it in the comments below. Let's crack this mystery together.